여러분, 오늘 남자친구가 요리해준다 그래서 장 보러 왔어요. 세상 모르고 이러고저것 찾고 있는데 저는 영상 찍습니다.
Yeah. But it shows the bottom one turned up.
저는 오늘도 면접이 있어서 지금 면접 보러 가는 길입니다. 여기는 오전에만 브런치도 아니죠. 아침에만 짧게 하는 곳인데 저의 완벽한 여름을 보내기에 완벽한 조건이니까 여기는 정말 간절하게 가고 싶네요. Finger crossed. 그러면 면접 보고 올게요. 안녕. Hi, I'm Darcy. Nice to meet you. Do you want to see my resume?
Oh, I have yours.
Oh,
but
okay,
thank you.
perfect.
Yeah. All right. How are you today?
Great, how are you?
Good.
Well, to be honest, you already made my day. Having a morning phone call with you.
Ah, very good. Yeah. Sorry I missed you yesterday.
Pardon me?
Sorry I missed you yesterday.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I should have got out your phone call.
That's okay. Alrighty. So, tell me a bit about Rose. What do you like most about working there?
The first of all, the coworkers are amazing. Luckily, once I got here, I didn't have anyone like related, so no friend, no family. But once I started to work it, they were so welcoming and friendly, so I could easily adapt there, even though it was my second job
Right.
to work as a full-time.
Right.
And even still, we're still a good friend outside of work. So that is the best part that I can work it. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. And what do you like least about working there?
So like last year when I started, there was general manager and manager as well. So it was very organized. But in 6 months, both quitted. So the owner didn't hire any more managers.
Right.
So the owner like is in charge of scheduling, like management, everything. So we need to directly contact to the owner if there is something we need to deal with. So in that sense, they are a really good person. I really like them. I respect them. But in a sense that lack of management, I wanted to work where I can be like safe and organized. So that is the least thing.
So
yeah.
when you said organized,
Yeah.
what's not organized now?
For example, last week, one of the customer posted bad reviews about.
Oh, okay.
They didn't specify who it is, but just in general about the service. So, well, overall, the rating is 4.5, which is really
Right.
good rating.
Yes.
But sometimes I want them to emphasize about our effort and hard work, like acknowledge about those kind of things. But they put more emphasis on, okay, why did you guys give service like this? And I was like, and of course, the servers explained everything from the very beginning
So
to the
they
end.
knew who the guest was. And
Yes,
what the issues
yes,
were.
uh-huh.
Okay.
And then, well, we deal with it very well. So like, okay, there was misunderstanding between customer and servers,
Right.
and they did understand. But they just jump into the conclusion where we gave them a bad service. So
The guest did that.
yes. So in that sense, I wanted to be more safe.
But how can you be safe from guests that some of them are unreasonable?
Yeah, that is also true because wherever you go, there are people who doesn't really satisfy with our service.
And they're unreasonable.
Exactly. But that is, I think, part of the service. You know, when you deal with many people, how can we meet their expectation all the time? It's impossible. So that is something I need to compromise. But as long as the manager and the coworkers help each other and acknowledge our effort, then everything's fine. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. And do they know you're looking?
Yes, they know. Yeah.
Okay. How many hours are you getting in euros right now?
So at the moment I work part-time at,
Okay.
so yeah.
Is there a reason you're part-time?
There is also a sad story.
Okay.
So I'm from Korea. So I went on a holiday to Korea. It was 3 weeks. And then I mentioned that I got the new work permit, which is 2 years, so I can stay here. Like I can extend my staying. And she was aware of that because we had second conversation about it. But unfortunately, once I'm back, and also I sent her an email that I will arrive this date and I can start like working right away. And she didn't reply. So once I'm back, I sent her email again, and then now she said, "Oh, unfortunately, I cannot give you a full time." What the fuck? And I was like, "Why not?" so that was it. So like
But they said you could go on vacation.
yes,
But they
said.
didn't say you can go on vacation, and now I'll only have part-time for you.
And then her reason was, I thought you couldn't make it to back here. And I was like, no. I already mentioned that I can be back, and I got the work permit when I was in Vancouver, even before the holiday. So I was like, yeah, I was very sad.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is. It's okay.
Okay.
I have an interview right here with you, so it's okay.
Well, because how many hours were you getting before?
How many hours? In summer, 35 to 40 hours, the
Okay.
maximum, because it's
Right.
busy season.
Right.
But when the winter started, like 25 to 30 hours. It was more like a part-time even before
Right.
then, but
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. And then you were at Tap and Barrel. Were you
Yes.
working Tap and Barrel in Euro for a while, overlap?
So Tap and Barrel was the very first job that I got in Vancouver.
Okay.
So I started part-time in the beginning,
Right.
but they offered me to do the full-time, which I need to have the evening, the closing
Right,
shift.
right.
But at the moment I was living in Burnaby,
Okay.
which means I must take train. But
Right.
sometimes when I do closing, I miss the train.
Right.
So I was like, ooh, maybe I need to move my place first and then I can do
Right.
something else.
Right. So what did you like most about your time at Tap and Barrel?
Tap and Barrel was really good experience where I can literally face Canadian.
Okay.
Well, even though I study a lot about what is the Vancouver's life in Korea before coming here, but it's different to have like a real face-to-face experience. So it was like, oh, interesting. And then I realized they really like small talk, which I struggled a lot in the beginning.
Right.
But once I open to them and then like get to know and want to be curious about theirs, like what's their interest, I was like, okay, it's no biggie, I can deal with it. So
Okay.
yeah. I think I learned a lot about the small talk in Tap and Barrel, their culture. Yeah.
And you were working as a host, so you were seating.
Yeah.
Reading, seating.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And manage about reservation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they do many reservations, or was it lots of walk-ins, or both?
Both.
Yeah.
So
Okay. And when are you looking to start a job?
or as soon as possible.
Okay.
So, well, once I get a new job, I will notice them. But
Okay.
anyway, I'm only have like 2 or 3 shifts,
So
the
what,
maximum.
what's your schedule this week?
When do I work? Sunday.
Wait, so today's Wednesday, so nothing Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Yeah. And then you're on Sunday. So nothing this week. Nothing this week. And then Sunday. So tell me a bit about the volume you would handle it. You were like, what would your sales be on the shift?
My revenue is usually there's a huge gap between morning shift and evening shift.
Is morning busier than
Way easier. So like normally the morning shift revenue is like 2,000 and max is like 2,500. But unfortunately for the evening shift, like 1,000, even less, like 800.